sleepy.
Are you sleepy? Why? You stay up late last night? Till what time? Until what time?
อืม5 ทุ่มครับ
Until like, oh, what is hard home in English? Yeah. Okay. So hard home, like the shorthand on the clock goes to or points to 11, right? And the longhand points to 12. So we say 11 a.m. or p.m.?
PM
p.m. exactly. Okay. So teacher gonna ask you the same question. So till what time did you stay up last night?
11 PM
11 p.m. What were you doing?
I was playing games with my friends.
You play games with your friends? What game were you playing?
ROV
ROV, yeah. Is it your favorite one? Yeah. How often do you play it?
every day.
Every day. Oh, even though you're in the class, like during your class, right? Yeah, you're secretly playing like under the desk. Yeah? Tell me, yeah, you do. No, I'm just kidding. I know you're a good boy. Okay. So tell me about like what's your plan for today? Any plans for this weekend?
No,
No plan? So you're not gonna go out? No? Oh, so you're gonna stay home? And what you gonna do at home?
mm, play games with my
Excuse me?
play games with my friend.
Oh, playing games with your friends. Okay. Anything else that you want to do that you like to do for fun or to for relaxing? Anything else that you're thinking about? Nothing else. Okay. And let's talk about food. Okay. So how many meals do you usually eat in a day?
3 meals.
3 meals, like generally like breakfast, lunch, dinner? And where do you usually eat lunch? Or where do you usually have lunch on the weekends?
12. คือครูถามว่ากินเมื่อไหร่ใช่ไหม
So
ต้องกินวันไหน
where do you
อ๋อ
usually have lunch on the weekends? Yes, where? กินที่ไหนปกติเราอะไรลูกแปลว่าอะไรคะ Where do you usually have lunch on the weekends?
อืม at a food restaurant.
In a restaurant? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what is your favorite restaurant?
อืมส้มต
Was that
ำส้ม
some
ต
you like papaya salad? For real? I can tell. Did you like it? I thought that you like go maybe you go for a KFC or McDonald's? No?
ำ sometimes
Sometimes. It depends, right? Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. So what you gonna eat for lunch today? Have you planned?
not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So, and what about dinner? What about dinner today? So you're gonna eat at home or you're thinking about like going out or to eat in a restaurant?
At home.
At home. So if you eat at home, so who usually cook for you?
My mom.
Your mom. Oh, she's a good cook. What is your favorite menu from her cooking?
Green chicken curry.
Oh, oh, green chicken curry, right? Oh, I love that too. You eat it with rice or rice noodles?
both.
Both. Okay. That's great. Okay. So today, look, N Poom, teacher just prepares like 2 activities for us to do. So the first section that will be speaking practice. It's just like it's apart from the IL speaking, like general topics, as a topic that you get used to or you get familiar with. Okay. So I just want you to take a look at the 2 people talking kind of interview. Okay. The one is the interviewer or what we call it, the examiner, which is a kind of teacher. Okay. And the other one is a test taker or the person who will be an interviewee. Okay. So I just want you to listen how they interact each other. And then I just want you to do the role play to be the interviewee, like answer the question. But I just want you to learn from this girl because her speaking is so good, like looking natural, and she speak with the long sentence and like give like the long answer. Okay, I just want you to practice like casual conversation, like talking in general topics. Okay, not just to say, "Do you like chocolate?" You say, "Yes, I do," and then done. No, not like that. Try to keep the conversation going. How? Now take a look. Okay, are you ready? Okay, here you go. Let's go.
Music. How often do you listen? Let's talk about music. How often do you listen to music?
I think I listen to music mostly when I'm driving. I think it puts me in such a good mood when I'm like out there on a drive and I play my favorite music. I'm usually into Afro music a lot, hip hop and Afro and R&B. So I prefer listening to music when I'm driving or sometimes when I'm working out, I'm at the gym, something like that.
Is
Okay, so what is the topic they're talking about? What is the first topic?
When did she listen to music?
Yeah, about music. Does she like music? Does she like to listen to music?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, yes, she does. Okay, you say yes, she does. Okay,
Yes, she
and what kind of music does she love to listen to?
Pop,
What else? Can you give me 1 or 2 more?
R&B.
R&B and hip hop too? Yeah? Yeah. And when does she usually listen to music?
When she's at the gym and when she drove a car.
Yeah, just like while she's working on the gym, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Now, I just want you to practice answering the question like this, but try to say something more like why, when, and how. Okay, like try to present more information. Okay, you know what I mean? You want to try? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the question, like you talking to the examiner or the foreigner, this guy. Okay, we can call him like the examiner or a teacher. Okay, or interviewer. Okay, here we go. Listen and talk to him. You ready? Try. Okay.
how often do you listen to music?
How often do you listen to music?
I listen to music when I'm วาดรูป
When I'm drawing.
when I'm drawing,
Yeah,
and when I'm playing basketball,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
boxing,
Keep going.
and
Try.
football.
Yeah, I listen to music when I'm
And I
drawing,
listen to
right?
music sometimes when I take a bath.
Or playing basketball, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, try to give the answer, like try to give or try to say like 3 to 4 sentences, like her. You can just like put more ideas like how often and where and when and why. You can talk about like the nature or the beauty of music, Can you put more ideas on it? I listen to music when I'm drawing or playing basketball. You can say more, just 1 sentence. Can you give me 3 more sentences, like to make it sound natural, like you're talking like a casual conversation?
I listen to music
You can say how often, yeah. Basically, you can say
every
basically
day.
means yeah. โดยเป็นพื้นฐานละเรามักจะฟังประมาณดนตรีบ่อยแค่ไหนคะ I
Listen to music
music
every day.
every day especially เชื่อเสริมให้นะเชื่อช่วย โดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่งตอนไหนคะ
When
ตอน
I
ที่
take a
เรา
shower.
when I'm taking a shower okay แล้วเราอาจจะแหละๆไปนิดนึงแล้วเราก็ร้องเพลงตามไปด้วยเนาะ when I'm taking a shower and I sing along เนาะคำว่าร้องตามไปด้วย sing along with the music okay can you just put one or two more sentences about music what do you think about music like what in what way is music important to you? Why do you like to listen to music like that? You can just put more ideas, to make it sound natural or keep the conversation going.
I like to listen to music because ช่วยให้ผมผ่อนคลาย
Yeah, okay. You say it. Sometimes if you say music too much is not good. It doesn't sound natural. It sounds boring. You say music, you can use the pronouns like I, you, we, they, he, she, it. So music is a thing. So you say it. I sing along with the music. It makes me, or it keeps me, or it puts me in a good mood. Okay. มันทำให้ผมอารมณ์ดีนะคะมันทำให้ผมอารมณ์ดีใช้สำนวนนี้ลูก Can you say it puts me in a good mood Can you repeat
It puts me in a good mood.
And one more one last thing one last idea and that's it And what else what the beauty of the music or the benefit of the music when you listen to it it puts me in a good mood and one more thing
I like to listen to rock and rap music.
Okay yeah you can say what kind of music you like to listen right It puts me in a good mood. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh God. Because especially when or well, what is your favorite type of music that you like to listen to?
Rap and rock.
Rap and rock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? For real? You like rock? And
ก็
you
ฟังซิลลี่ฟูลครับ
Oh, what about rap? Can you rap? No, but you just
Okay,
listen
sure.
to the rap song. Okay, rap music. Okay. Especially when listening to rock and rap music. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Like, like if you just like want to say something like if you hear the question like how often do you listen to music? If you just say like generally like boring, like yeah, I like to listen to music around like once a week, twice a week, and then that's it. No, it's not good. Okay, it is so this way it helped you to keep the conversation going. Okay. So, Nong Poom, let's try again. Teacher going to ask you the same question and you just give me this answer, okay? Very good. So how often do you listen to music?
I listen to music when I'm drawing or playing basketball. Basically, I listen to music every day, especially when I'm taking a shower and I sing along with the music. It puts me in a good mood, especially when I listen to rock and rap music.
Okay. 1 second. 1 second นะคะ Okay. You get it?
ครับ
เดี๋ยวทีเชอร์บอกเขาก่อนว่าทีเชอร์สอนอยู่ Okay. Here we go. Now, so Nong Poom, what is sing along? So you get to learn some new words from this one. So what is sing along? What does it mean?
ร้องไปกับเพลง
Yeah, you long tam, long tam. Do you ever sing along with the music that you like?
yes
Yeah, for real? And can you sing well? Do you like singing too? No? You just listen, but you don't sing.
ผมร้องแค่ตอนอาบน้
Excuse me, what did you just say?
ำ I sing when I'm just take a shower
Oh, just sing along when you're taking a shower, yeah? Okay. And are you happy? Does it keep you in a good mood?
yes
Okay, I see. Now let's move on to the next question, okay? Next one.
I think I listen to music mostly when I'm driving. I think it puts me in such a good mood when I'm like out
Puts me in such a good mood. We just borrow her words.
there on a drive and I play my favorite music. I'm usually into Afro music a lot, hip hop and Afro and R&B.
Afro, she's into Afro music, hip hop, and R&B. Okay, that's what we said.
So I prefer listening to music when I'm driving or sometimes when I'm working out, I'm at the gym, something like that.
Is music an important subject in schools in your country?
Okay. Question number 2. Is music an important subject in schools in your country?
อืม maybe
Yeah, you understand the question? You want to translate that? Is music an important subject in schools in your country? What's that mean?
ดนตรีเป็นวิชาที่สำคัญหรือเปล่าในประเทศของคุณ
ในประเทศของคุณเนาะ so is music an important subject in school in your country ก็คือเขาถามความคิดเราใช่ไหมลูกว่าเราคิดยังไงว่าเรามองจากปรากฏการณ์ความเป็นจริงอะเวลาเราอยู่ในโรงเรียนอะเราคิดว่ามันสำคัญไหมอันนี้คือความคิดเราได้เลยนะลูกเก็ตไหม try to just like put your opinion express your opinion okay now but I just want you to learn from her first okay how she talks like how she trying to keep the conversation going okay now listen
In schools
Is music an important subject in schools in your country?
in my country. It is because, I'm from India. So in India, music and dance and expressing our emotions is usually through music and dancing. So in every school, they teach classical music or they have a subject where there is something about music usually. So I think it is important.
Do you
so does she think that music is important in her country
yes
why like in what way
อืม in dancing
like like people just express their music and build up music through dancing right like Indian people like love dancing like singing along and dancing around and running around dancing and singing whatever lots of movement actually right you know that right la, 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 like Kang Kubai you know Kang Kubai movie exactly what country do you think she's from
India
Indian right
yes
Yeah, okay. So I think she's an Indian girl? Yeah, okay. Now, do you want to listen to her answer again to be an example? Or you, okay. So teacher can.
Schools in your country?
In schools in my country, it is because, you know, I'm from India, so in India, music and dance and expressing our emotions is usually through music and dancing. So in every school, they teach classical music, or they have a subject where there is something about music usually. So I think it is important.
Do you ever
Now it's your turn. So do you think music is an important subject in schools in your country?
Yes.
You will say yes. Are you sure of your answer or you're not sure? If you're sure of your answer, you can say absolutely. I just don't want you to say like typical things like yes, it is, no, it isn't. No, don't be like that. Try to be like a native speaker. เธอจะพยายามหาให้หนูแบบตอบคล้ายๆที่เจ้าของภาษาเขาใช้อะลูก ถ้าเราตอบ yes no อันนี้มันธรรมดาไปใช่ปะ ทีนี้เราเรียนในคอร์สนี้เธออยากจะอัปเกรดการพูดของหนูให้มัน advance ขึ้น สมมุติว่าแน่นอนเราคิดว่ามันสำคัญแน่นอนเรามั่นใจมากหนูอาจจะใช้คำนี้ก็ได้ลูก absolutely ไหนพูดสิลูก
Absolutely.
yeah or you can say sure it is ก็ได้ให้มันดูเป็นฝรั่งขึ้นหน่อยเลย of course okay you can say of course อาจจะต้องบอกไม่ต้องตอบอย่างที่เราเรียนมาในห้องเรียนนะลูก yes it is no it isn't เก็ตป่ะนึกภาพบอกว่ามันจะฟังดูไม่เหมือนเป็น conversation ที่ธรรมชาติที่เหมือนฝรั่งเขาใช้กันเข้าใจปะเพราะฉะนั้นในคลาสเนี้ยตอนเนี้ยเชิญพยายามจะฝึกให้หนูดูบทสนทนาเวลาฝรั่งหรือเจ้าของภาษาเขาคุยกันเขาจะมีสำนวนอะไรที่อาจจะไม่ได้ในหนังสือเรียนหรือบทเรียนนะคะเก็ตปะอาจจะเป็นคำพูดอะไรที่มันดูเป็น casual มากขึ้นดูเป็นธรรมชาติที่เขาใช้ด้วยทุกวันมากขึ้นเขาเรียกว่า casual conversation เนอะ you can say absolutely or of course or sure okay อันแรกเราขึ้นแบบก่อนแล้วเราค่อยบอกเหตุผลที่เราคิดแบบนั้น okay now should keep going you can just tell me your supporting idea what's the reason why do you think it's important
Because in Thailand there isแบบการเต้นกับการร้องแบบมีตั้งแต่สมัยโบราณ
เราคิดแบบนี้ใช่ไหมลูกเพราะว่า
แล้ว
โอเคไปทีละไอเดียจำคำถามได้เนอะเขาถามว่า คุณคิดว่ามันเป็นวิชาที่สำคัญในโรงเรียนในประเทศไทยไหมในประเทศของคุณไหมหนูคิดว่ามันใช่หนูบอกมั่นใจมากใช่ เพราะว่ามันมีมาตั้งแต่ใช่ไหมลูกเนาะโอเค เราจะถือว่ามันมีมาตั้งแต่ในสมัยโบราณเราจะพูดว่าอะไรคะเราอาจจะไม่ใช้คำว่า music อีกแล้ว เพราะว่าเราพูดรอบสองโอเคเราใช้ it เลยเนาะ it's beenมีมาตั้งแต่เราใช้คำว่า it's been existing มันมีมาตั้งแต่คำว่าตั้งแต่เราใช้ since like the old ages or the old era right the old days แล้วไงต่อ since the old days and what else you want to put in our country okay what else you want to say try to give like three more sentences like to put more ideas why do you think it's important subject in our schools in Thailand
สามารถเอาไปต่อยอดทำเป็นอาชีพได้
แล้วเราคิดว่ามันสามารถเอาไปต่อยอดได้ใช่ไหม เราก็จะบอกความคิดส่วนตัวเราเนาะเวลาเราจะแสดงความคิดส่วนตัวเราใช้คำว่าอะไรคะ personally what's it called? personally
personally
อืมแล้วก็เอา music กลับมาพูดอีกครั้งก็ได้ค่ะ music can support อ่าทีนี้เวลาเราจะพูดถึงทั่วไปให้เราใช้พวกเราดีกว่าไหมมันดูแบบเป็นการออกความคิดเห็นที่แบบไม่ได้แบบว่าเอาตัวเองมากเกินไปมันช่วย support our future อะไรคะ future career what does it mean future career
แบบอาชีพในอนาคต
exactly personally music can support our future career for many people right for many people who love music right people who loves music expression musical expression right ชอบแสดงออกทางด้านดนตรีถูกไหมลูกแล้วทุกวันนี้เราก็ด้วยความที่มันสำคัญเราก็เลยมีศิลปินโด่งดังคนไทยศิลปินโด่งดังเยอะอย่างนี้ไหมหรือแม้กระทั่งเป็นศิลปินที่โด่งดังในต่างประเทศอย่างใครคะ Lisa exactly เห็นไหมเราพยายามพูดไอเดียที่มันเชื่อมโยงเห็นไหมลูกมันก็จะทำให้การพูดเรามันดูไม่น่าเบื่อไม่มันสามารถในเรื่องของการพูดไอเดียที่มันเชื่อมโยงได้อย่างเงี้ยพอคนที่เขาเห็นเราพูดได้ดีเขาก็อยากให้คะแนนเราเก็ตปะ because we try to put more ideas we try to keep the conversation going okay people who love musical expressions music can support our future career and for many people who love musical expressions as we can see อย่างที่เราเห็นกันค่ะเนาะ as we can see from a lot of เราจะใช้คำว่าศิลปินโด่งดังเยอะแยะคำว่าเยอะแยะภาษาอังกฤษว่าอะไรลูก
lots
lot of เบื่อลูกเราลองใช้อะไรที่มันยากขึ้นก็อย่างเช่นว่า lots of or plenty of ไหม plenty of like famous artist right เราก็ยกตัวอย่าง like what like who
Lisa
how do you spell Lisa S-A or Z-A is that one Lisa right
SA
F-M. Z-A or S-A yes this is one this is correct yeah okay like Lisa or and Bam Bam for example right you know Bam Bam right Bam Bam and you want to say mention them a little bit just talk about them a little bit they are so what do you think about them talented right you know talented what's that mean
Yep.
that they can they are very well known if you don't want to duplicate using the same word like famous เขามีชื่อเสียงมากซึ่งก็เขาเก่งซะจนมากจนไปทำชื่อเสียงที่ต่างประเทศก็มีชื่อเสียงอีกแล้วลูกเราจะใช้คำว่าอะไรครับมีชื่อเสียงคำแรกเราใช้ famous เนาะทีนี้ถ้าเราจะพูดอะไรที่มันใช้คำเดิมมันน่าเบื่อเราลองใช้ synonym ของมันดูเนาะเราจะได้รู้คำศัพท์มากขึ้นมันจะทำให้การพูดเราดูเก่งดูไม่น่าเบื่อด้วย famous ใช่ไหมเราลองใช้เราอยากใช้อีกทีนี้เราก็ใช้ synonym รู้จักรู้ synonym ไหมลูกคือความที่มีความหมายเหมือนกันมันจะทำให้เราใช้คำได้หลากหลายรู้ศัพท์ได้เยอะโอเคไหม well known you know well known they are well known internationally okay เป็นไม่ได้มีชื่อเสียงแต่ในประเทศแต่มีชื่อเสียงเป็นอินเตอร์เราใช้คำว่าอะไรเอาคำว่าอะไรไป we're very internationally well known เราเอา adverb ไปขยายเห็นไหมลูก ไปขยาย adjective คำว่า well known ว่ามีชื่อเสียงแบบไหนคะ
internationally
เป็นแบบอินเตอร์นะ เนี่ยตรงเนี้ยเราเอาไปใช้ได้เลย โอเค พอได้ไหม
ครับ
the teacher just take a picture. This is number 2. This is answer number 2. Let me put number 2 first. Then let me take a picture. เชื่อถ่ายรูปก่อนเชื่อจะได้เอาไปโน้ตให้หนู Okay, here you go. You want to try reading the script once? Okay, here you go. Can you say? Okay, so do you think music is an important subject in school in your country?
Absolutely, because it's been existing since the old days in our country.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, music can support our future career for many people who love musical expressions.
Mm-hmm.
As we can see from plenty of famous artists like Lisa and Bam Bam, for example, they are so talented that they are very internationally well known.
Yeah. Just you see. Okay. Let me just fix this a little bit. Okay, I just want you to practice this one again, but try not to look a lot. Do you think you can remember the script? Try to say like, you don't have to say exactly what its script had, but try to speak it like naturally. Try not to read a lot like this. Okay, I just give you 1 second to, try to collect the information in the words and the sentences. Hey, ขอกระเป๋าดำหน่อยค่ะ กระเป๋าดำ and the กระเป๋าแดงพี่ด้วย Okay, you tell me when you're ready, okay? Try not to like look at this, like read. Try to have an idea and speak it like naturally. You ready? Okay, so here goes. So do you think music an important subject in school in your country?
Absolutely. Because it's been
Existing
from the old days.
Since the old days. Yeah. And what do you think personally?
Music can support the future career for the people who loves music.
Yeah, keep going. And as we can
see.
Yeah, from what?
From plenty of famous
famous artists. Like who?
Lisa and Bam Bam. For example.
Like, can you describe about them? Like, are they talented?
They are very talented.
So talented that
they are
very
well known internationally.
Internationally well known. Second.
Internationally well known.
Okay, this is how we practice. Okay, This is good. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one.
There is something about music usually. So I think it is important.
Do you ever go to live concerts?
Oh,
Okay. Next question. Do you ever go to live concerts? Do you ever go to live concerts? Yeah, what's that mean?
I've been
You know the question? Okay.
to
You want to listen to her first?
two
So
concerts.
idea. You want to listen to her first? Yeah? Do you have an idea? Okay.
I've been to 3 concerts, and 3 of them are my favorite artists. And it was actually on my wish list, and I made it happen. And it was one of the best experiences. And in live concerts, it's a lot different than you would imagine. Just have to keep your energy straight, and it's like you can't believe it's happening.
So what was her wish list? What was her wish list? Wish list. You know wish list? Like bucket list, things that you really want to do, long to do, you know, like waiting to do, but finally you make it. Yeah. So like we call it like a bucket list or a wish list. Okay.
Now let's talk.
Okay. So are you ready for the question? Do you ever go to live concerts?
I've been one time.
I've been to the concerts. How many times? Once, twice, or many times?
Once.
Once. Yeah, don't say one time. Okay, say once. And then
since when I was 11.
you say one, that's it. And if you want to tell the things that happened in the past, you use past simple tense, okay? Don't use present perfect to tell about things that happened. But you want to tell in detail, like tell the things that happened already or in the past, use past tense. We use it separately, okay? You get it? So you start a new sentence, say, it was when
It
happened when, or yeah, let's say it happened when I was. It happened when I was how old?
11 years old.
11 years old. Well, when I was 11, that's it. Sound natural, more natural. If you say I'm 10, I'm 11, when I was 11, when I was 10, it sounds more natural than you say years old, okay? And then what happened? Tell me more. Like two or three more sentences. When I was 11, and I went to what concert did you go to? I went to
Carabao concert.
Oh, for real? You went there with your parents, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, wow, amazing. Okay, I went to Carabao. I'm not sure about like how to spell Carabao. It's I'm not so sure. Wow. Carabao concert.
AO มั้งครับ
AO. Carabao. Like this? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Carabao concert. Okay. I went to Carabao concert with my only mom or dad parents. Yes. And what happened that day? You mean, how did you find a concert? I mean, how do you find ไม่ได้แปลว่าหาได้ไงลูกแปลว่าคิดยังไงจำได้ไหมสำนวนนี้ How do you find a concert? How did you find a concert that time? It was amazing. It was crowded. It was full of people, too many people, or whatever. Just tell me more in detail.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. Can you tell me one or two more things that are happening that day, on that day? It was amazing, and you just make a story. Actually, yeah, you can make a story to make it smooth a little bit. It doesn't have to be a real, like, to be the the truth or exactly the what's happening. Sometimes you can't say what you want to say, but that's okay. I'm here for you. But if I'm not here for you, if you don't have me or a teacher to help translate, sometimes you have to try to put more information or things that like you make, but you can say it. Like, you know what I mean, right? So it was amazing. There were a lot of talented. I got to meet many or lots of famous artists or talented artists, right? And singers, right? Yeah, and you can just put more idea, like one or two more.ผม got to meet นะคะหรือ get to meet ก็คือ get to หรือ got to ก็คือบังเอิญได้เจอเนาะไม่ได้ตั้งใจแต่ว่าบังเอิญได้เจอแบบไปเจอคนที่มีเป็นนักร้องหรือศิลปินที่มีความสามารถตึงเยอะแยะเลย lots of โอเคเราถ่ายรูปกับเขาเราขอถ่ายรูปเขาไหมเราพูดว่าอะไรลูกอาจจะ make ขึ้นมาหน่อยให้มันดูแบบ smooth เกินthen I ask อาจจะมีคำนิดนึง then I ask them for อะไรคะ
for photo
for taking picture ask to take a few photos ใช้ photo บ้าง with them โอเคมาใกล้จบแล้วเนี่ยเราก็พูดไปเรื่อยเลยเราก็ต้องต้องแต่งเรื่องบ้างนะลูกเพื่อจะได้ทำให้ conversation หรือการพูดเรามันดูแบบมีมากขึ้นนะฝึกพูดได้มากขึ้นรู้คำหลากหลายขอจบหรือประโยคจบหนึ่งแล้วตามของหนูเองแล้ว now just complete this conversation or this speaking script
that day
yeah
นะครับ
ได้ไหมลูกขออีกประโยคหนึ่งลูก
ผมคิด
ด้วยตัวเองสิอะไรก็ได้ลูกไม่เป็นไร take your time เราช่วยกันลูกเราต้องฝึกอย่างนี้ขอประโยคเองที่เป็นของน้องภูมิจริงๆเลยเนาะขอจบ we're trying to finish this one like how you gonna finish it Blessed Piana asked to take few photos with them and you can just summarize what you feel about your feeling it can be a whatever
that day my father was so drunk he came home and he still singing about
this is why you want the story to end your father got drunk โอ้
พ่อผมเมากลับบ้านไปยังร้องคาราบาวอยู่
พ่อคือพ่อเมามากเนาะ surprisingly เราบอกว่าสมมุติเราอยู่เราจะข้ามช็อตมาเลยโอ้แบบจอแต่ว่ามีอย่างหนึ่งที่มัน surprisingly คือผมหันไปหาพ่อพ่อก็เมาแล้วอะไรอย่างเงี้ยปะได้ไหมแต่ทีเนี้ยอยู่ๆเราจะพูดว่าจบมาประโยคด้วยพ่อเมามันดูข้ามเนื้อเรื่องไปไหมลูกผู้ฟังเขาก็จะดูช็อกถูกไหมทีนี้มันจะมีวิธีหนึ่งที่ทำให้อ่าเกิดเราจะข้ามเรื่องไปเราอาจจะต้องมีตัวเชื่อมเนาะมีตัวเชื่อมลองใช้คำนี้ค่ะเป็นพวก transition หรือ adverb ก็ได้ที่เป็นเชื่อมไอเดียด้านบนด้านล่างให้มันไม่ตกใจมากคือ with a surprise หรือ surprisingly finally ก็ได้ค่ะแล้วก็ surprisingly ทีนี้ถ้าเรากลัวว่ามันลี่เกินไปมันดูแปลกๆเราก็อาจจะเป็นอย่างนี้เว้ย finally what a surprise เราเปลี่ยนคำคือเรา paraphrase ก็ได้ค่ะโอเค finally with a surprise what when I turn หันไปหาพ่อ turn หันไปหาพ่อว่าไงลูก when I turn to my อะไรคะ help me
to my
dad what happened he got สมมติว่าเมาเราจะใช้ verb ว่าอะไรอาจจะเป็น he is drunk he get drunk แต่เราต้องเปลี่ยนเป็นอดีตเป็น he got อะไรคะ he got drunk it's such a surprising ending you know แต่ทีนี้ถ้าเราจะอยู่ๆเล่าไปอยู่ๆเราบอกว่าอ๋อเราไปขอถ่ายรูปแล้วก็ไปอยู่บอกว่าพ่อเมา when I turn to my dad he got drunk มาดูแปลกๆนะลูกเนาะทีนี้ที่จะให้เทคนิคไม่ว่าจะเป็นการเขียนหรือการพูดเราอาจจะมีคำเชื่อมพวกนี้ตอนสุดท้ายด้วยความเซอร์ไพรส์นะเกิดอะไรขึ้นลูกเราก็พูดไปโอเคไหมหัดใช้คำเชื่อมเพื่อที่ทำให้ผู้อ่านเขาไม่ตกใจโอเคไหมมันจะได้ดูรื่นหู you get what I mean I'm gonna try let's try okay let me take a picture first such a surprising and funny ending of the story you told me but it's real right it was real it really happened yeah okay so teacher gonna ask you the question so how often is the question how often right do you ever go to live concerts okay here we go do you ever go to live concerts here you go
I've been to concerts once.
Mm-hmm.
It happened when I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Carabao concert with parents.
Oh, I'm sorry, my parents. My bad. I'm sorry.
Parents.
Yeah, you have to. It's important to have your, her. Okay, parents. Okay. Can you say again? Can you do it from the beginning? Can you start from the beginning?
I've been to concerts once. It happened when I was 11. I went to Carabao concert with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing. I got to meet lots of talented artists and singers.
Talented artists and singer. Don't say singer. Singers. Okay. Singers.
To take a few photos with them finally. With a surprise, when I turned to my dad, he got drunk.
He got drunk. You could say he was drunk or he got drunk. Yeah, you could say both. Both are correct. As long as it in the past simple tense or past form of verb, okay? Because it already happened. Okay, you get it? Okay. You want to try again? Like try to make it natural? Like you want to try to tell the story like naturally, not that focus on the screen reading too much? You want to do like, okay? So I'll give you 1 second to try to collect the information in the words and sentences? Okay. Tell me when you're ready, okay? Yeah, I've been to concerts once. It happened when I was 11. Like you think about like when, you ask yourself when, like you try to tell the story to your friends, like naturally, with a sense of humor because it's the funny ending, you know, about your father.
ครับ
You ready? Okay. Do you ever go to live concerts?
I've been once when I
I've
was
been to
11.
I've been to where? I've been to
I've been
concerts.
to.
What?
Can you repeat again?
Yeah. I guess that you mean saying concerts. You say I've been to once. Yeah. Okay. Can you say again? Try again. I've been to concerts once.
I've been to concerts once
Mm-hmm.
when I was 11.
Yeah. Good.
I went to Carabao concert with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing.
Mm-hmm. It was amazing. And what happened then? I got
to meet lots of artists.
talented artists
Talented artists and
and
singers.
singers.
Then I asked them to take a few photos with
A few
them.
photos with them. And what happened finally?
Finally,
And what a
with
feeling.
a surprise.
The
When I
surprise.
turned to my dad, he got drunk.
It's such an interesting story to tell and to share to your friends. Okay? Promise me you're gonna share the story to your friends. It's such a funny thing. So how often does your father drink? I mean, drink alcohol. Yeah, how does he drink alcohol or drink? He drinks every day or only on the special occasions? You know what I mean? You understand? Or you
Can
don't
you repeat again?
Okay, say sure. Okay. So how often does he drink? I mean drink บางครั้งถ้าเราบอกว่าดื่มเหล้านะคะเราใช้คำว่า drink อย่างเดียวก็ได้ลูกไม่ต้องมีแอลกอฮอล์ก็ได้นะ So how often does your father drink? How often does your dad drink? Excuse
Once
me?
a week.
Once a week. Oh, wow. Okay. When? Like during the week or basically on the weekends?
Up to him.
Yeah, up to him. It depends. You say it depends. ก็แล้วแต่นะคะแล้วแต่วันแล้วแต่อะไรคือบอก it depends. Okay. Oh, do you like do you like him when I mean what do you think when you see him drinking? What do you think when you see him drinking?
ผมก็ไม่ได้คิดอะไรนะฮะให้เขากินไป
You say I have no idea. Okay, say again. So what do you think when you see him drinking?
I have no idea.
Okay. Got you. Okay. Next one. Now let's move on to the next one, okay?
Straight, and it's like you can't believe it's happening.
Now let's talk about magazines.
Now he has changed the topic to what? What is the new topic?
Mm, magazines and newspapers.
And
Newspapers.
magazines or newspaper. You know what it means? Magazines. What do you call magazine in Thai?
Mm,
What is the Thai
I
word
have
for
no idea.
magazines? You have no idea. We call it nityasan, right? Nityasan. And you know nityasan, right? One second. ช่วยถ่ายรูปก่อนเราจะได้เป็น Okay, so tell me, do you know นิตยสารหนูรู้จักนิตยสารไหมลูกเจ้าภูมิมันคืออะไรอะลูกมันคือหนังสือประเภทไหน It's a kind of book, right? Or now it can be a digital magazine. We can have physical magazine ที่เห็นเป็นเล่ม and we also have like digital magazine that you can just find it online and get to read it online. Okay. มันก็จะมีแบบเล่มเมื่อก่อนยุคเชอร์ก็จะเป็นนิตยสารแบบเล่มพวกหนังสือดาราบันเทิงอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะคะแฟชั่นเนาะพวกนี้เขาเรียกว่า magazine okay you get it what about newspaper
Mm. Newspaper หนังสือพิมพ์ไม่ใช่
หนังสือพิมพ์ yes exactly yeah it's หนังสือพิมพ์เนาะ and okay do you prefer to read magazine or newspaper do you prefer to read magazine or newspaper หนึ่งลูกคุณแม่เดี๋ยวทีเชอร์สอนเสร็จทีเชอร์เข้าไปโน้ตให้นะคะเดี๋ยวทีเชอร์ขอสอนก่อนเนาะสอนเสร็จ10 โมงนะคะdo you prefer to read magazines or newspaper
ไม่
แล้วตอบว่าอะไรไม่เป็นไรหรอกมันเดี๋ยวก่อนแปลคำถามให้เชื่อก่อนว่าเราเข้าใจไหม you understand the question เขาถามเราว่าอะไร
ชอบอ่านนิตยสารหรือหนังสือพิมพ์
yeah okay share 1 second คุณชอบที่จะอ่านนิตยสารหรือหนังสือพิมพ์มากกว่ากัน do you prefer to read something or something okay are you ready to listen to her answer
And newspapers.
It's like you can't believe it's happening.
Now let's talk about magazines and newspapers. Do you prefer to read magazines or newspapers?
Definitely magazines. Mostly
she said definitely you say like sounds an answer definitely magazine or you could say of course magazine of course newspaper okay you can just adapt it into your speaking okay you get what I mean เข้าใจไหมลูกน้องภูมิlisten again
on the top.
Magazines or newspapers?
Definitely magazines. Mostly on the topics of fashion or interior design. This is what I really like because I like to see creative sides from all over the world. I like to see what people are talking about, what's new, what's trending. And I like to learn, like I like to have knowledge of things of like, what is this called? What is that called? Because usually when you see pictures, you don't usually know what it's called. So when you read a magazine or where you get the knowledge, that's where you get to know, oh, this fabric is called this or this decoration is called that. So I think it's very good on information.
Do you think
okay so would she prefer to read magazine or newspaper
newspaper
oh I mean her
her prefer to
she prefers to read a magazine. Why?
A magazine.
Yeah, can you tell me why?
To know the trend,
Excuse
fashion.
me. Or you want to listen to try to get the reason why, okay? Okay. เราได้ฝึกฟังไปด้วยนะลูกว่าเวลาเขาพูดภาษาอังกฤษแบบ natural หรือเป็น native เขาพูดยังไงเนาะ Okay, then listen to her again.
Mostly on the top.
Magazines or newspapers?
Definitely magazines. Mostly on the topics of fashion or interior design. This is what I really like because I like to see creative sides from all over the world. I like to see what people are talking about, what's new, what's trending. And I like to learn, like, I like to have knowledge of things of like, what is this called? Or what is that called? Because usually when you see pictures, you don't usually know what it's called. So when you read a magazine or where you get the knowledge, that's where you get to know, oh, this fabric is called this, or this decoration is called that. So I think it's very good on information.
Okay, can you find out why? Why does she prefer to read a magazine to a newspaper? Okay, can you just give me one reason? Okay.
To know the trend.
Yeah, to know what is trendy, right? Yeah,
Fashion.
and
Fashion.
like fashion. She's kind of interested in trendy stuff and fashion, right? Yeah, okay, very good. Now it's your turn. Now let's get back to the question. Do you prefer to read magazine or newspaper?
Newspaper.
Okay, why? Okay, you want to take one moment to think what you're gonna say? I just want you to say something like sound more natural, like definitely, well, of course. You can say of course, okay? Of course. Newspaper, right? Magazine or newspaper. Okay. Now, it depends on you, like why? What's the reason? Because you can say because like to make it sound more casual, because like native speakers say like shortly, like cause.
Because reading newspapers can รู้ข่าวบ้านเมือง
Okay,
ว่า
reading.
เป็นไงได้บ้างในประเทศ
Oh, so reading it makes me informed นะคะใช้คำนี้ทำให้เราได้รู้ข่าว informed of what's happening here in our country and around the world, right? ดิฉันจะช่วยตกแต่งมาดูให้มันดูแบบมากไอ้นั้นมากขึ้น country and around the world. Can you just give like political notes? Do you read political notes really? Do you read it?
sometimes
Sometimes. So can you just give some examples, like some new sample that you read, like usually go for? Like
แบบข่าวอะไรพวกนี้ใช่ไหม
you can say political news, so that's okay. You can make a story actually, even though you don't like it, you don't do it, okay? Political or เรื่องเศรษฐกิจสำคัญไหมลูกeconomical news and information, right? อะไรก็ได้ปะ อะไรคะขออีกสักหนึ่งจบกันเลยก็ได้ค่ะเราจะได้ทำเป็นคนที่ทันเหตุการณ์ใช่ปะ
ใช่เป็น
เรา
ค
จะ
น
ได้กลายเป็นเราจะได้กลายเป็นคนที่ทันเหตุการณ์เราจะพูดอะไรคะเราจะใช้คำเชื่อมจบนิดนึง
up to date
an up-to-date person yeah อาจจะสรุป accordingly ดังนั้นก็ผมจะได้กลายเป็นคนที่เป็น I Okay, now I just want you to practice reading this first. So, do you prefer to read magazines, newspaper?
of course newspapers because reading it makes me informed of what's happening here in our country and around the world like political or economical news and information. Accordingly, I can be an up-to-date
Person, okay. Now I just want you to say again, but not try to make it natural like a casual conversation. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you again, okay? You want 1 second to collect the stuff? So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water, okay? Okay. Here I'm back. You can tell me when you're ready, okay? Because reading it makes me informed of what's happening here in our country and around the world, like political or economical news and information. Accordingly, or with that way, I can be an up-to-date person. Accordingly, or you can say with that, ด้วยวิธีนั้น with that I can be an up-to-date person ก็ได้ค่ะด้วยทำสิ่งนั้นนะด้วยการอ่านหนังสือพิมพ์เนี่ยก็จะทำให้ผมกลายเป็นคนที่ทันโลกทันเหตุการณ์นะ up-to-date person หรือจะเขาเบื่อ accordingly ไม่อยากให้มันยาวหนูก็ with that ก็ได้นะอะไรก็ได้เรื่องมัน just choose one let me take a picture ready do you prefer to read you said you're ready right okay do you prefer to read magazines newspaper
of course newspaper
yes
because reading it makes me
informed
to know what's happening in our country
yeah right
or
where
around the world
yeah like what
like political
or
economical
news
and information
so
with that I can be an up-to-date person
now you can even say so I can be up-to-date person ใช้คำไหนก็ได้มาเชื่อมนิดนึงเนาะอาจารย์ไม่รู้จะ with that accordingly or so ก็คือเป็นการสรุปความ พอเห็นภาพไหมลูกในการแบบ push ไอเดียเพื่อพูดให้มันยาวขึ้นนะแล้วหนูจะพูดแบบมีไอเดียที่แบบพูดมากขึ้น พูดได้เยอะขึ้นหลากหลายขึ้นไม่ได้อยู่ซ้ำไปซ้ำมาหนูเก็ตปะนะคะ next one นะครับเดี๋ยววันนี้เราฝึกอันนี้ก่อนเนาะ next one now next question
Mostly on the topics of fashion or
เดี๋
interior
ยวเรามาดู
design. This is what
คำศัพท์ก่อนนะลูก
I
ว่ามี
really
อะไร
like because I like to see creative sides.
คำนี้น่าสนใจลูก creative sides can you say creative sides
creative sides
yeah you know what it means when you say creative sides what's that mean is it good or bad is it positive or negative
positive
positive something positive right ในด้านที่มันสร้างสรรค์นะลูกคำนี้นะ I just want you to learn this word ในด้านที่มันสร้างสรรค์ you could say what word create oh you're getting sleepy yeah you bored of my lesson do you find my lesson boring yes or no no okay that's because you stay up late last night yeah okay so I feel relieved okay so what is creative size in Thai what's the words
อืม
ด้านที่มันทำไมคะ
ด้าน
ในด้านที่มันสร้างอะไรลูก
สร้างสรรค์
ในด้านที่สร้างสรรค์ okay if you want to say ในด้านที่สร้างสรรค์ how do you say that in English
creative sides
creative sides or you could change the adjective like you say creative sides or good sides negative sides or positive sides okay you can use other adjectives okay to tell us about sides เราเปลี่ยนคำ adjective ด้านหน้าก็ได้นะคะเอาไปใช้นะคะในแง่หรือในด้านเชิงบวกเชิงลบอะไรอย่างเงี้ยใช้คำนี้ไปเลยเชิงสร้างสรรค์เนี่ยในเชิงการศึกษาก็ educational side ก็ได้ okay next one you kind of get the idea right เราล
It's
องหา
all
คำ
from
ศัพ
all
ท์
over the world. I like to see what people are talking about, what's new, what's trending.
like you does she likes to know or to see what people are talking about like what's new what's trending okay what's trending
And I like to learn, like, I like to have knowledge of things of like, what is this called? What is that called?
what is knowledge what does knowledge mean
ความรู้
exactly
Because usually when you see pictures, you don't usually know what it's called. So when you read a magazine or where you get the knowledge, that's where you get to know, oh, this fabric is called this, or this decoration is called that. So I think it's very good on information.
Do you think
next one
Is called that. So I think it's very good on information.
do you think you can learn as much from a magazine as a book?
okay do you understand the question
อืม
can you read the question first do you think
do you think you can learn as much from a magazine as a book
yeah do you think you can learn as much from a magazine as a book you know what it means you understand the question
คิดว่าอ่านนิตยสารแล้วจะเรียนรู้ได้มากเท่าหนังสือไหม
yeah right นะคะคุณคิดว่าคุณเรียนรู้ได้มากเท่าการอ่านนิตยสารเนี่ยได้มากเท่าหนังสือไหมคุณคิดแบบนี้ไหมว่าการอ่านนิตยสารสามารถเรียนรู้ได้มากเท่าอ่านหนังสือ Whoa you getting more sleepy more and more sleepy you okay
yes
just 15 minutes to go and then we done so yeah you get the question right now listen to her answer
Definitely not, because magazine is like a shorter version.
definitely not you could say that instead of saying no I don't okay don't say that say definitely not of course not okay say again
As much from a magazine as a book?
Definitely not, because magazine is like a shorter version of what's in a book. So I definitely prefer books over magazines.
Do you
okay do you know her reason why
Yes.
does she prefer to read a magazine over than book or why does she think that she can learn so much more than reading a magazine
เพราะว่าหนังแมกกาซีนเขา เขาแบบย่อมา
เป็นส่วนย่อเขาใช้คำว่าอะไร
เป็
คะ
นส่วน
it's
ย่อ
like a shorter
shorter
version
version
it's like a shorter version of wasn't in the book เนาะ okay good job
version of what's in a book. So I definitely prefer books over magazines.
okay now your turn what do you think about this
same as her
okay okay if you want to say the same thing as her you need to paraphrase you need to use your own words I just want you to practice to use your own words ในลองใช้คำเราเพื่อ paraphrase ไปนะคะพูดสิ่งที่มันมีความหมายเดียวกันแต่เราใช้คำประโยคหรือคำศัพท์ synonym หรือโครงสร้างประโยคเราเองสิคะเราเรียกหลักการนี้หรือว่าเรียกสกิลนี้เรียกว่า paraphrase เป็นการกล่าวซ้ำแต่ให้มีความหมายเหมือนเดิม เราจะพูดอะไรdo you think ตอบก่อน do you think you can learn as much from a magazine as a book yes or no or of
No.
course not no
definitely not
yeah you can say definitely not or of course not or definitely oh definitely not okay now I just want you to use your own words but you want to say something like similar to her but use your own words use your own sentences don't copy her like that okay definitely because I think
I think magazines copying from a book and make it shorter in his version
a magazine what
magazine copying the information from a book and make it shorter
magazine cut it from the book you mean ไปตัดมาจากหนังสือใช่ไหมคะโอเคเราอาจจะแปลตรงโน้ตตัดมาจากหนังสือเราใช้คำนี้ก็ extract no extract extract from a book so เราจะไม่คิดว่ามันจะ cover information ทั้งหมดถูกไหม so I don't think it can cover all the information I need to know ถูกไหม all the content or information I need to study I need to know or study okay ความหมายมันคล้ายๆของพี่เขาไหม่รู้เนาะแต่เราทำไมครับ paraphrase หรือ restate เป็นทักษะที่เราสามารถใช้เพื่อที่ว่ากล่าวซ้ำแต่เราไม่ใช้คำซ้ำเขาอาจจะใช้ synonym หรือเปลี่ยนโครงสร้างก็ได้เนาะที่เชื่อใช้คำว่า I don't think it can cover what does that mean
ฉันไม่คิดว่ามันจะสามารถครอบคลุมได้ทั้งหมด
ต้องเพราะว่ามันตัดมาอย่างที่หนูว่า extract ใช่ไหม a magazine is extracted from a book okay now it's your turn so do you think you can learn as much from a magazine as a book
definitely not because I think magazine extracts from a book so I don't think it can cover all the content or info I need to know or study
yeah very good job wow okay next one so you want to say again I just want you to practice one more time like naturally okay like definitely not because I think a magazine extract from a book and also like personally so I don't think it can cover all the content or the information you're looking for or the information you want to know or study yeah พูดให้เป็นธรรมชาติกันได้ลูกให้มันอาจจะมีเติมมีลดบ้างก็เข้าใจได้แต่ว่าพยายามฝึกให้มันพูดเป็นธรรมชาติไม่ได้อ่านจนเกินไปค่ะ Tell me when you're ready okay Oops.
ครับ
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you think you can learn as much from a magazine as a book?
Definitely not.
Mhm.
Because
I
I
think
think magazine can, no, I think magazine extracts from a book.
so. What do you think?
So I don't think it can cover
How-
all the information or
That-
content that I need to know. Sorry.
Very good. Yeah, that sounds more natural. You nailed it. Okay. Let's do one more, okay? And then I'll let you go for relaxing and doing whatever you want to. Okay. Here you go. Next one. Next question.
Shorter version of what's in a book.
Shorter-
So I definitely prefer books over magazines.
Do you think that you will continue to read paper-based magazines in the future?
Oops. Once again.
Book. So I definitely prefer books over magazines.
Do you think that you will continue to read paper-based magazines in the future?
Okay, do you understand the question? You want to read it once?
I don't understand the question.
Okay, sure. I'll tell you later. Can you please read it?
Do you think that you will continue to read paper-based magazines in the future?
Yeah. Do you think that you will continue to read paper-based magazine in the future? Do you think? Now, just want you to say yes or no, okay? คุณคิดว่าคุณจะอ่าน paper-based magazine. So you know magazine, which is paper-based. So when you hear or see the word paper-based, what does that mean?
I have no idea.
ก็มันเป็นส่วนขยายนะคะก็คือ เป็นนิตยสารที่ยังต้องใช้กระดาษเป็นหลักก็คือเป็นนิตยสารแบบเป็นเล่ม หรือเป็นที่เป็นพิมพ์มานะคะเพราะฉะนั้น paper-based magazine ก็คือนิตยสารที่เป็นเล่มหรือ physical magazines okay you know what I mean or printed magazine เราใช้คำได้ตั้งหลายคำนะคะอ่ะถ้าในกรณีนี้เราต้องใช้ synonym อะไรได้บ้างเกิดเราต้องการพูดซ้ำมา paper-based มันก็ไม่โอเคเนาะมีอะไรบ้างคะ printed magazine ใช่ป่ะลูกand what else physical yeahอย่างเวลาเราไปซื้อของออนไลน์ก็จะเป็นอะไรคะออนไลน์ช็อปออนไลน์สโตร์ใช่ไหมลูกแต่ถ้าเป็นร้านที่เราไปเดินไปซื้อเป็นเห็นเป็นร้านเป็นตัวเป็นๆเราจะใช้คำว่า physical store ก็ได้โอเคไหม online store physical store online shop physical shop okay just like this we have physical magazine okay เพราะฉะนั้นคำว่า paper based มีอะไรบ้างลูก printed แล้วก็อะไรคะ
Physical magazine.
แล้วก็ physical magazine เนาะเพราะฉะนั้นเราพอเข้าใจยังลูกว่าเขาถามว่าอะไร
ครับ
ว่า what is that what was the question in Thai
คุณคิดว่า คุณก็ยังไม่เข้าใจ
yes was that
continue
คุณ
read
คิดว่าคุณจะยังคง continue ยังคงอ่าน นิตยสารที่เป็นเล่มอยู่หรือเปล่าในอนาคตนี่ you get it เข้าใจไหมลูกเข้าใจครับอือฮึ okay here we go listen to her answer
I think I'm very old-fashioned like that. I need to have a physical book in my hand, and that's how I think it produces serotonin in my brain. Otherwise, no. Digital, it's very different. I like physically reading a magazine or a book.
Not a
oh. So did she still continue to read it like a printed magazine why
she's prefer to have a physical book
a book in
magazine
her hand
in her hands.
yeah okay now it's your turn This is gonna be last question. So do you think that you will continue to read paper-based magazine in the future? What do you think?
Yes, of course.
You support, yeah. That's okay to say yes, support.
Of course.
Because what? Why? When? How?
Because I prefer to like I prefer to read
Because you can say
physical
because
magazine.
I prefer to what?
I prefer to read a physical magazine
I'll
than
read a physical magazine than
in the
to
digital
say, yeah, prefer to
device
magazine rather than, you can say rather than
rather than
มากกว่าใช่ไหม rather than online
online.
or digital you can say digital or online magazine นั่นมันเหมือนเราพูดซ้ำไหมลูกเพราะว่าฉันชอบที่จะอ่านหนังสือที่เป็นเล่มมากกว่าได้ลองก่อน เพราะว่าบอกความรู้สึกทำไมมันเป็นเล่มแล้วมันยังไงกว่ามันลองบอกมันเป็นความรู้สึกหน่อยแต่ว่ามันอธิบายเข้าใจ try to explain your feeling when you
เรียกว่าไงแบบเวลาผมอ่านหนังสือสอบผมอ่านใน iPad ไม่เข้าใจอ่านแล้วไม่เข้าหมองไม่เข้าหัว
ใช่แล้วก็รู้สึกว่าอ่านเป็นเล่มดีกว่า physical
ใช่
magazine เพราะฉะนั้นเราก็บอกว่าthat's because ก็ได้เราจะเริ่มให้เหตุผลของจริงแล้วเราใช้คำนี้นะคะเวลาเราใช้เหตุผลลูก that's because you say that's because I understand more contents and it come and it really มันดูดซับใช่ไหม my brain คือ my brain absorb มากกว่าถูกปะถูกไหมลูกมันดึงดูดมันดึงดูดซับมากกว่า and my brain seems to อะไรคะดูมันจะคำว่าซึมซับลูก ab อะไรครับ absorb what is written ใช่ไหมที่ถูกพิมพ์หรือถูกปริ้นอยู่ในต้องเป็น passive นะ in the printed บางเราเบื่อละ physical เราเบื่อละ best paper based แม้ใช้คำให้หลากหลาย printed อะไรครับ printed magazine โอเคแค่นี้เราได้แล้วลูกเห็นไหม that's because I understand more contents and my brain seems to absorb more what is more of what is written in the printed magazine นี่เห็นภาพเลยเคลียร์ไหมลูกอันนี้เห็นภาพสุดท้ายแล้วเดี๋ยวช่วยขอถ่ายรูปก่อน let me take a photo so do you think that you will continue to read paper-based magazine in the future
Yes, of course, because I prefer to read physical magazine rather than online magazine. That's because I understand more contents and my brain seems to absorb more of what is written in the printed magazine.
what is written second more of what is
what is written in the printed magazine.
printed yeah okay good job ค่ะเดี๋ยวเราค่อยมาฝึกทีหนึ่งก็ได้น่าจะ10 โมงแล้วเนอะอยากจะแบบให้ฟัง natural กว่านี้ไหมอีกนิดนึงไหมหรือว่าแค่นี้ก่อนอีกสักรอบไหมที่แบบดูมัน natural หน่อยไหมลูกเอาไหมตอนนี้เราก็ได้ประโยชน์กับตัวเองอ่ะนะลูกเนาะเอามาโอเค so do you think that you will continue to read paper-based magazines or like printed magazines or physical magazine in the future?
Yes, of course. Because I prefer to read physical magazine rather than on the online magazine.
That's because why?
That's because
I
I understand more contents.
And what's
Then-
happening to your brain? Yeah. What's happened to your
That's
brain?
because I understand more contents and my brain seems like to absorb more of what is written in the printed magazine.
Very good. Perfectly done. You nailed it. Okay, so you learned so much more, like how to speak it like naturally and like keep the conversation going. Okay. Do you like the lesson today?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I'm glad to hear that. โอเคนะครับน้องภูมิเก่งมากเลย so I'm gonna let you go relax and I hope you have a great weekend and I'll see you again next week. Okay. Bye bye ครับ take care ลูก
ครับ
ครับสวัสดีครับลูกครับ